Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. So yeah, today we are going to be doing what I spend in a week as like a London graduate in my first job, that kind of thing. Yeah, I took notes of everything that I spent during a week a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I don't know if it's bad or not. This was a week that actually paid my rent, so I'm gonna give a total with rent and without rent, just because obviously we're not paying rent every week, it's just a monthly thing. But yeah, I really hope this video helps some of you guys out and kind of gives you an insight into what a few things cost. I actually filmed this video when I first moved to London about a year ago in this exact place, so I'm gonna leave that link down below. But yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I've not actually added it all up, so yeah, I've got everything basically listed on my notes. So let's just get straight into the video. So on Monday, I basically had my rent due. So immediately that started out the week like the most expensive week of the month, because that was £730 straight out of my bank, which is just, yeah, never pleasant. It's not nice, especially because I'm literally paying for a flat share. It hurts my soul every month. But you guys all probably know that I am moving soon to my own flat with my best friend, which I'm so excited about, and I cannot wait to spend money on something that I think is worth it, other than like a shitty flat share where, yeah, I don't really use communal rooms. I just stay in my bedroom, like, yeah. So yeah, straight away £730 went out of my bank, which is never great. And then I spent £780. Whoa. And then I spent £7.80 on my train to and from work. That is what it costs me. In 5 days a week before COVID, it obviously cost me a lot, but now I'm only in 2 days a week, it's really costing me a lot less. It's about £16 a week. So yeah, working from home is definitely the biggest thing at the moment that is saving me money, which I'm here for. Then I went for lunch. I went into M&S Food Shock, if you know me. I just live for M&S food. I love it so much. I really try and be sensible with it, but sometimes I just want a little treat, you know, or sometimes I forget to food prep my work lunch, so I have to go out and buy it. So I went into M&S and I got a salad box, one of those round ones that are really yummy, some pita bread and some hummus. Tuesday, this was an amazing day because I spent nothing. Now I'm working from home, I'm trying to have at least one day a week where I don't spend a penny, because I have no reason to go out the house and spend money if I'm not like working in the office. So yeah, Tuesday I spent zero, which is just incredible. Wednesday I spent, okay, this week is actually looking all right, you know. Wednesday I spent £10 in Tesco, and that was just on like a general food top-up shop, that kind of thing. So on Thursday I spent £7.80 on my train to and from work. And then I treated myself to a Starbucks, which I'm trying to do less of, but sometimes I just need a little pick-me-up in the work week. It just makes me feel better about life, and especially in the morning when it's really cold, I just love having a Starbucks to warm me up. So yeah, I did get a Starbucks. I think that was a pumpkin spice latte. And then on the way home from work, I actually went into Morrison's and did another food shop, just because, yeah, for some reason the Tesco one didn't really last me at all. So I went into Morrison's and I spent £20 in that. Which I think lasted me quite a while, so yeah, that's good. And I think Morrison's is also quite a lot cheaper than the little mini Tesco that is near me. So yeah, that's always a good shout, trying to find a supermarket that is obviously cheaper than the really small Sainsbury's and Tesco's that cost a bomb. They cost so much money, I can't. So yeah, that was that day. Friday, again, I spent nothing. Love that for me. That is very rare in a week that I would have 2 days not spending a penny, because yeah, I'm not always great with money. I am trying to save more, but yeah, 2 days a week is really good for me, not spending anything. We move on to the weekend. I didn't know whether to count this or not, just because obviously at the weekend I'm going to spend money on doing nice things with my friends and stuff, so yeah, it's not part of the working week. So on Saturday I spent £5.80 on trains and buses around London. I then spent £35 in the Ivy because me and Alice just went for like a really treaty meal. Not something we regularly do at all is go to the Ivy, but we just thought for a one-off we would treat ourselves and just go for a really like lush meal, and it was so worth it as well. It was so yummy. So yeah, treat yourself, girls and boys. It's definitely worth it sometimes spending a tiny bit more on a meal. And then afterwards we went out in Clapham Junction. So we went to our favourite bar, which is Adventure Bar, and I spent in there £43, which was, yeah, not ideal. I wasn't really meaning to spend like 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds in one evening, but yeah, we moved. It was a good night, and yeah, if it's a good night, it's fine. I let myself off. Then Sunday, I spent £10 on Uber. The only reason why I spent the money on Uber is because I got lost in London and I had to be somewhere for a certain time, so I was like, shit, I just need to get an Uber right now because I didn't have enough time to work out the trains, and I think one of the train stations that I needed was closed. So yeah, that is why I got an Uber. And then I spent £10 in the Brasserie of Light on some afternoon tea with one of my best friend's friends. So yeah, that was the week all in all. I'm going to show you guys the whole total of my week with and without rent, just because obviously I'm not paying rent every week. It's a little bit unrealistic. So yeah, I'm going to add it up with rent and then without rent, and I will let you know the total. Okay guys, I did not think I'd spent this much in 1 week, even without rent. This is really not good for me just because I need to be budgeting a lot. So the total of what I spent in the week without rent was £161.87. Yeah, that's really too much for me. I should be budgeting a lot more. Obviously I was just feeling a little bit bougie that week and went to the Ivy, which is, yeah, out of my budget, but we move. But we have to treat ourselves sometimes. And so the grand total with rent is actually quite sickening. So yeah, rough, like round it down. So roughly my grand total for that week's spend was £1,055. Roughly, if I round it up, I just... But obviously that is rent, guys, so obviously I will not be spending that much money every week. It's just because of my rent, but that is just... I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to do more, and give me your best saving tips in the comments, because I definitely need a lot of help, especially with moving soon. I need to like sort my shit out. So I'll see you all very soon in my next video. I love you all loads and have a lovely day. Mwah.